1 week after the passing of Julio Foolio, his official Instagram account has been leaving hints towards him still being alive. From one Instagram response where his account says, "You seen my body or my shoes?" when being told that there is a video of a casket online, to even an Instagram story saying, and I quote, "I'm still standing. When the time is right, the truth will come out. You can't get rid of a legend," while sharing a snippet of an unreleased song. When you compare all of the evidence his Instagram account has been sharing to the new police investigation records to Foolio's passing, there has got to be something missing, as it would read that Julio Foolio was born June 21st, 1998. He was involved in an ambushing by 10 rival street members Sunday morning in Tampa, Florida. What was supposed to be a celebration weekend for the rapper's birthday ended up turning into the worst thing imaginable. Foolio and his crew rented an Airbnb for the weekend, as once arriving to the B&B, Julio Foolio would share on his Instagram story everything.
Hey, the pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got added to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up.
As the party inside of the Airbnb only lasted 2 hours, Julio was sharing the inside of the party to everyone on his Instagram. Mind you, he has over 1 million followers, showing everyone that he was having drinks with women, showing off plenty of jewelry, and everybody inside. This was the first mistake of many for Foolio. Not only was he showing his millions of followers his birthday party and where it was, but he was also showing his ops, his every single move, showing that he wouldn't even be 100% if anything were to go down due to what he was taking inside of his party. 1 hour later, the police would arrive to the Airbnb. Calling the landlord of the home, they would eventually kick Julio Foolio and his crew out for the night. Foolio would once again go to his Instagram story, posting his next move. This would be none other than a poster for a nearby club, telling everybody to pull up to celebrate his birthday with him, while literally revealing the address of the club on the bottom of the poster, almost as if he's trying to break the record for the most location drops to his ops in one weekend. Once arriving to the club, he would even go further, posting to his Instagram again exactly where he was sitting inside of the club, literally telling his ops, "Hey, I'm going to the upstairs lounge."
We came deep for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
This would give the ops plenty of time to get together, figure out a plan, and scope out the scene of where Julio Foolio's been at. Taking action on the 23rd day of the month was very important to the ops, but more on that later. As when Julio and his crew were done at the club, they would all gather into the parking lot, while allegedly the ops were just across the street. His manager was trying to figure out a place to stay while sitting in the parking lot, where he would then scope out a nearby Holiday Inn on his cell phone, where everyone would then gather into their cars and begin driving over. When arriving to the Holiday Inn, sources near would claim that everything was silent. This was, however, until cars started driving right down the road, filled to the brim with rival street members, all targeting Julio's crew with firearms out the window of their car. Meanwhile, there was a selected few's main job was to locate Julio Foolio, as when they did finally locate Foolio, you could obviously guess what happened next. Now, this was a clear retaliation against Julio, especially with it being the 23rd of the month. Foolio dropped a hit track titled "When I See You," making fun of Yungeen Ace for losing his brothers on the 23rd of the month. In the lyrics, Julio would rap the lyrics, "Went out to eat on his birthday, 4 hit, 3 passed in the worst way. He kept dissing on me, and now we hit in 23. Now, in the present day, those same ops on Julio's birthday would end up hitting a total of 4 people on the 23rd day of the month, having major karma against Julio's diss against Yungeen Ace. As 6 hours after the incident, it would then be reported Yungeen Ace dropped "Do Do It, a direct diss track at Julio Foolio after his passing earlier today. Meanwhile, Yungeen Ace's right-hand man would share to his Instagram an old tweet from King Von, which reads, "Game over, we won, stupid." However, the story gets crazier from here, as the police did a thorough investigation and they found out the real reason why Julio is targeted. It all begins 1 month ago, where Julio Foolio did an interview speaking on the beef inside of Jacksonville, where he would go on to reveal that there was supposed to be a song made with both groups together to stop the crime that's going on against each other.
On the record, y'all probably didn't know this. Even though I said what I said, bro, me and J.Breezy supposed to be doing a Stop the Violence song. We probably gonna get that shit in motion. So I'm gonna just get that shit out of the way for the kids, for the youth and shit. And yeah, we gotta make this look better, man.
You and J.Breezy have a Stop the Violence record coming.
Yeah, that shit, it's talked about. I DM'd him about it. My big cousin wrote him about it too. He said he with it, I'm with it. But basically right now we trying to find a beat.
As this makes many believe that Julio had his guard down, thinking that everything was okay between the two rival street teams. However, it was the furthest thing from that. This is then when Charleston White would react to the entire situation, where he would get a lot of backlash for what he said.
And everybody saying, "Man, what you think about this?" Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, that works hard to die. Did he earn this here? And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Where that nigga lived and talk gangster? Should nobody be sad what did happen to Julio Foolio? One thing we know about it, he didn't go to heaven.
That same good, what's that?
Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Now where that boy, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that was making people mama cry. It's some people relieved, wiping their forehead saying, "Oh Lord, thank you." And then there's some people crying, saying, "Oh, we gonna miss one leg, one foot."
As Charleston White is extremely angry at Julio Foolio because of one situation where he could have done the right thing and told the police exactly what happened to Yungeen Ace's best friend, ATK Mitch. ATK Mitch sadly passed, and in April of 2022, officers saw Julio Foolio driving a Dodge Durango with an illegal window tint. They would go on to pull Foolio over to ask questions, when suddenly a prosecutor showed up and things got odd. The prosecutor would search Julio's vehicle illegally, and then he would tell the officers who he was, as right after hearing who Foolio was, he would be immediately taken into the cops' patrol car, and he would be asked about the passing of ATK Mitch.
Alright, so I ain't want to bring it up, I know you're going to be upset. Mitch, there's some texts I want to talk to you real quick about what happened to Mitch.
How long that's gonna take?
Not that long, depends on you. They just gonna ask what you know about what happened.
Once he was taken into the car, Julio knew that he would be questioned, and he was quickly taken in to be interrogated.
All right, the reason why I'm here, I am lead on your friend's case. You ain't have a friend that recently got killed?
A lot of friends that,
Recently? Mitch?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm lead on that. I don't know how close you guys were. Can you kind of give me just run down on y'all relationship when y'all met? How long y'all been partners or whatever?
The detective started looking at who Foolio was and how him and ATK Mitch would have known each other, quickly realizing they were both part of rival street teams, making it very likely that Foolio knew how ATK Mitch sadly passed. So they would go on to ask where Foolio was at the time of Mitch's passing.
He used to come to my mom's house. I used to know him to come. He would come over there, show his, support.
What type of work do you do? What type
I'm an artist.
You're an artist. Okay. As far as Mitch go, what are you hearing?
Nah, really. I was in Miami when I heard the news. You know what I'm saying? I was down making music, and I saw posting on Instagram. Mitch, the whole Jacksonville. Mitch.
The detectives still had nothing on Foolio at this point, but they still knew that he was involved with ATK Mitch, so they tried fishing for any sort of information that they could get from him. But Foolio would continue to tell the detectives that he didn't know anything.
Guys, if you may know or hear something, that'd be helpful as well. Because if you know his mom, you can sit up there and call his mom, then I'm pretty sure you would want her to have some answers as well.
My little brother, I don't know who did. I don't know. I ain't hear. That's what I'm saying. You'll never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just heard they say little brother. I'm like, I'm in Miami at the time though.
You ain't tired of that, man?
Yeah. But I'm known to this.
As while Foolio shut down any involvement in Mitch's passing, they would ask why Foolio's music is so much related to crime, and especially crimes that are located all in Jacksonville, because the detectives are getting very frustrated that Foolio is staying quiet and not sharing any information.
Do you think that your music or your ways or the way you conduct yourself through your music had anything to do with him?
Nah, cause even before I was rapping, it was, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say it's my music, that why somebody, you get what I'm saying?
Okay, do you think it influenced someone or triggered someone, like the way y'all going back and forth with it? Do you feel that way?
Nah, a song can't make no do nothing, bro.
This entire situation left many angry with Foolio for lying to the police, because ATK Mitch has a family that would love to know exactly what happened to their son. But now in 2024, Foolio's passing is looked at as a retaliation for ATK Mitch by Yungeen Ace's crew.